Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to the channel. Atiny. We're getting into ATEEZ's album. Let me tell you, it's been a month. A month since this came out, and I cannot believe that I have not listened to this yet. You know, we're finally here, and I feel like I'm still not ready. I'm worried, I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm shaken. Like, I am so just excited to hear what this whole album sounds like. I have heard so many good things. Billboard #1. I am just so proud and just so excited for them and just so happy. And it makes me so excited to hear this album. I also didn't realize that I'm looking at the track list, and I didn't realize that all the unit songs and stuff were like all saved at the end and stuff. At least I'm going by like Spotify's track listing and stuff, which is what I usually do. But I'm so pumped to hear just like the full group songs and then the unit songs. They just came out with the World's, I think this one is World A, the preview and everything of the music videos, which we're getting music videos for every single unit song in January. Like, I am just so excited. I don't know, man. And let me tell you, I'm going to watch that, like the World A preview. And then they just came out, I think, with the outro and stuff. It's only like 2 minutes long. I'm going to watch that after I finish listening to the album. So I think that'll probably be out before this goes out, because this I already know is going to be 2 hours long, probably. So I appreciate if any of you guys like watch and just like stick to the end. But I'm going to watch that afterwards. And I have seen one picture, and it's of Sungwa. And I don't know how I'm going to make it through MATZ. Like on here, I don't know. I'm not going to. So, you know, all the other songs are probably going to be a blur afterwards. But like, I'm just so excited, and I can't wait to see just what each individual kind of pairing and just like grouping and stuff does with theirs. Because I already know they're going to be completely different styles. I have heard so many times that this album is just a roller coaster of emotions. So, you know, it's 4 a.m. Is it really an ATEEZ reaction, especially album reaction, if I don't do it at least 3 a.m? No. So bear with me. It's also New Year's Eve. So tomorrow is New Year's. So happy New Year to everybody. And New Year's is also my birthday. So like, I needed to listen to this. But yeah, I'm just so excited. And I was gonna plan on showing the like everything that I got from like the like comeback, which was a lot more. I went ham and crazy this like comeback. I bought a lot. Like a lot in my standards. And I am just like, let me tell you, my bank account was not happy with me. But like, I just like, especially this thing, let me tell you, this is like my new favorite thing, this vinyl. I went to the Hello 82 pop-up both days, and I did not get it either day. So I ordered it online, and thankfully they still had some in stock, and it was like decent shipping, like it wasn't bad at all. So I was like, yep, we're getting it. And then like, I got signed albums and just all that stuff. I was planning on showing my polls in here and everything, but I know this is going to be very long. But that being said, I'm just excited, and I cannot wait to listen to this. I am going to skip Crazy Form just because I have heard it, like the music video, dance practice. And then I did just binge watch a ton of live stages for over on Patreon. I think I did like 5 or 6 of them. And oh my God, they absolutely killed that. Just the whole choreo, the styling, and just the energy that they bring just to this live stage specifically, I feel like is just so good. So they are over there if you are interested. And then I did just see that they came out with the, I think it's 360 Sound Bomb. I think that's what it's called, if I'm remembering right. I could be totally butchering that name, but I think they did Dreamy Day, which I wanted to watch that, but I haven't listened to the song yet. So I will be doing that after this like album and everything too. which I think that's like a whole like stage and concept and stuff they made because of like hearing ATEEZ and stuff live, if I'm remembering that right. So I'm just really excited for that too. There's so much content that I have to catch up on, which we will be doing this week. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'm planning on doing, like I said, we're going to skip Crazy Form. So it'll be We Know, Emergency, ARRIBA, Silverlight, which Silverlight, I just know from the preview alone, that's going to be like one of my favorites on here. Crescent Part 2, which is more of the instrumental, like transition and everything. Dreamy Day, which I remember, I'm pretty sure Dreamy Day, Hongjoon said it was one of the ones that's like written for the fans. So I'm worried about that one. And then we're going to go right into MATZ, which I'm not going to be ready for. So like, we're going to probably emotional during Dreamy Day and then just like not be living anymore during MATZ. And then It's You is Yesun-san and Wooyoung. Youth, You Know, and Mingi. Everything, Jungho, which Jungho having a solo is everything to me, literally. So I'm excited for that. And he's closing out the album pretty much. And I love that. And then like the last like outro and stuff, Finn Will, which is like the instrumental probably. But it's a lot. So I already know this is going to be very long. I'm going to pause. I'm going to talk. And I don't know if we'll listen to any of them twice because this is like a whole album and not like just a mini one or like in separate parts. So I'm just excited and stalling because like I'm not ready. But it's about time, and I appreciate any of you guys who watch this, and because it is a while since it came out, and all of you guys who have waited, thank you so much. Let me just tell you, it's been a hectic like past few weeks and just like emotionally draining and just like physically draining and just a lot. So I appreciate anybody who's just like stuck around and just waited because I know there has been a little bit of lack of ATEEZ uploads. But that being said, we're getting full blast into it, especially after this new year, as well as Patreon. We're going to be doing a lot over there. I haven't said anything yet, but I am starting a K-drama. We're going to do Imitation. We're going to start it over there for this new year. And I am so just excited to do more stuff over there. And I'm going to make more schedules and everything to just not be stressed. I know you guys always say like you don't mind and just like waiting and stuff for things or just like not to stress so much, but that's just how I am. And just like I worry way too much about everything. But yeah, just again, thank you. And I am just so excited for everything that is to come this year. There's so much stuff I have to catch up on and just new things I want to check out. So yeah, if there's anything, I know there's tons of stuff that I've missed. So I have a list of everything. Like I have a legitimate list. Like I'm a very organized person when it comes to that. So if you do have specific recommendations, please let me know and I will add it to that for both YouTube or Patreon, either one. But this is a long intro, like as usual. But we're going to finally get into this and I'm just so excited to like hear everything on here. But yeah, let's go. Okay, we're going to go in the order that they're listed on Spotify, which I think is the right track listing. I hope. But we're going to start with We Know, which is the opening to the album and the full group song. And I am going to put a disclaimer. I'm using lyric videos. I know they're not 100% accurate at all, translation-wise. And then I don't know if any of the members are going to be mixed up. So I know. So if anything is wrong, please let me know. I feel like I've gotten most of their voices down, like, and everything. I can tell them apart. But if somebody does, like, a different register that I'm used to and stuff, I might get them wrong. So, like I said, please correct me nicely. That would be appreciated. And then I'm going to pause. I'm going to talk. I'm going to make sounds. I'm going to be speechless, probably. So, like, you know, if that isn't your cup of tea, not the video for you. Anyway, we're getting into this and have a good time. And I'm just so excited. So yeah, let's go. See, like the start of this is like, I love how it feels like it's just like, it's like the start of like an opening to a video game. Like it reminds me of like Sega and stuff. But like I knew we were gonna get rapper Sungwa. I didn't know we were starting out with rapper Sungwa. I love rapper Sungwa. So like yeah. Dude, this high pitched instrumental with like more of that synth and everything. Ooh. I love that more like auto-tune, like vocal effect and stuff that's like prolonged. Yes, that tone from him. That quiver. Ooh. That okay, first, this is gonna be a whole album. I swear to God, I'm not gonna be able to explain anything. Oh my God, this opening. Everybody sounds so good. Yusung and yeah, this tone, rhythm, just like the different style that they're like bringing to this song, I love. Like what? And I love that very high-pitched synth and everything throughout this whole song, but then you get those backing vocals with more of like the auto-tune effect. It just gives it such a kind of powerhouse like feeling, but not like overblown and everything. Just I love just the opening to this. It's like kind of anthem-y and everything, especially with this part, which this I don't remember when I said it. I feel like when Sang goes into this tone, he sounds like Mingy. And I'm always on edge thinking that it's Mingy. But I think it's Sang. But I love this tone from him. Like, what was it? I don't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it was something where when Sang goes into this like tone and everything, he sounds like Mingy, like more of that grittiness. I love it. That cuts out. Now build up. Ooh, that's swelling. I love the production on this song is right off the bat amazing. I love just how full it still is. Like you expect that like more synthy kind of style to go away, I feel like at that part. but it just stays very, and not subtle, but not like overpowering and everything. It's still there, kind of like on the same level, and then like they add it and stuff, more stuff on top of that. It's like it's still there in the back. I love that. That pause. I love the staccato way that they're like, I love just the fast-paced rapping that they're doing, but they're having those spaces between it where it sounds more of that staccato kind of feeling and everything. It's just so good. Like, I am not gonna get through these songs. Like, I don't know. Oh my god. That hi-hat stuff mixed with it. What does that sound like? Oh my god, what song is that from? Happens every time, I swear. Okay, it was Outlaw. Let me tell you, that was gonna bother me so much if I didn't like figure it out and stuff. I remember that part specifically. That rhythm. I sat here for like 5 minutes trying to figure out what it was. It's like a more prolonged version of Outlaw. What other one was it? Yeah, Crazy Form too, I think, had stuff from like the last album and everything too. I just love how they do that so much. Side note though. I love Wooyoung's voice on here. It's so silky and like has that tone to it that sounds so good like that. It's more that more forward voice that sets apart. I love that grittiness and everything that he adds to like that lower tone. Ooh, that piano. Dude, Jungho. That comes back in with the scent. And then Jungho's high-pitched vocals in the back. Ooh. I am so glad that we had like a second like rap section and stuff from them. That just made the whole song like so complete. I love that. What an opening. Yeah, that was such an ATEEZ opening to an album. Like, I love how they started the instrumental more of that. They let it breathe and everything that brought you just into the album and stuff so easily. But they hit hard. Like, every single time. That was so good. I love it. Had just like the right amount of auto-tune and stuff on it. Like, that was like the stylistic choice and stuff for it. And I love how just more, I don't want to say simple because it's not, but like simple, like the chorus bit was. And just they played with the tempo and stuff more with the rap bits or just like even the regular sections. I feel like Yoonho and Yeosung stood out on that song to me. They just killed it. I love the different sound that they were going for. Jungho with the high notes. Wooyoung, I love his tone. I feel like his tone is one of my favorites of the group. You guys know that. He had such a good just element in this. I love it. Just the rhythm that he was going to too, I feel like complemented his voice so much. Hongjoong and Mingi, I love their flow on here. Just the different pauses and stuff they were playing with. And I love that they had a separate like rap section too. Like they had two in here. I love that. It just made the whole song come together so well. And Seonghwa, starting him with rapping, just like the whole album, you know what you're getting into. And I love it. I feel like just everybody played with their lower registers a lot too, especially San. I love how he sounded in this. I feel like he held down the song a lot and everybody kind of just meshed so well. Jungho high note too. He sounded so good. But the next one we're going to get into is Emergency. So I'm excited to see how they go. This is going to be upbeat. I already know because this one leads into crazy form and stuff too. But yeah. Ooh. I am so happy that they are utilizing San's lower vocals in this album. I feel like I said it numerous times. You guys know by now, San has one of my favorite voices in the industry. Probably my favorite. I love his tone, his range, just everything. And I love that he's showcasing that lower register in this. It's so good. And just like, man, it makes me so happy. But like this, like the birds and everything too, I love. And then they go right into like hard. Ooh! Not the strings. Okay, I remember this part. Okay, San's won this run for me. I love the mechanical kind of feeling in this too. That, yes, I love the strings. You get that drum. San has the perfect voice for this part. I feel like that dragging vocal and everything, that's like, yes, that's so good. But you still get that hard instrumental and stuff in the back too. Ooh. Oh my god. Guys, we are a minute in. I'm so sorry. I love, this has such like, it's like such a subtle underlying R&B, like trappy kind of feel. Like especially how Mingy just came in. I love the dragging rap. That's one of my favorites I love from him. But then you get that drum beat and stuff. They have a lot in their other music too. Ooh, and those subtle like vocals and stuff in the back. I love how they switched out when they had the dragging vocals. They have more of that fast beat behind them, and then it's opposite too. Dude, the switch ups are so good. And Jungho, this tone from him. Is Uyeon harmonizing them? Okay, that song was so, I feel like so consistent, but so inconsistent. Like at the same time, like the choruses and stuff like that. I love just the dragging, just rhythm that they played with so much throughout this with Mingy's rap, but then also just that basic like chorus part and stuff that they switched out. Especially between like Yosung and and stuff too, and San. And then I just love Mingy had more of that dragging out kind of rap and stuff, but then Hongjoong came right in with more of that upbeat, very fast-paced rap. So I feel like it was just such a good just dynamic and everything that just played with both rhythms of this song, because I feel like they played so much with the dragging vocals, but very fast-paced instrumental behind them. And then they'd switch to more fast-paced vocals, but more dragged out instrumental. And I just love that. It made the song feel so full. And I stopped like a minute in like a million times. Like I've been recording for 40 minutes and we've only gotten to 2 songs. But I am enjoying everything. I love, this is so ATEEZ, and it's so ATEEZ, but just developed with something else too, just like something new. And I feel like they just did that throughout this whole album. And I just love it. It just brings me back to like Deja Vu era and everything. Especially, I feel like with those more mechanical sounds mixed with like the electronic kind of style. And I feel like that is just some of my favorite from them. And I just love it. I feel like that's just ATEEZ's sound. Like you can't replicate that. And I love it. But the next one would be Crazy Farm, which like I said, we are skipping that one because I have heard it and watched everything for it. So next one technically is ARRIBA. And I have heard so much about this one specifically. And I remember San and Sungwa in the actual video. So we're going to see how this goes. And yeah, let's go. This, okay, yes. Already, Ooh, those drums and everything. Okay. This tone from Sungwa. I don't think when I listened to the original, like that clip and stuff, I was hardly paying attention to the instrumental and that and like vocals and stuff because I was paying too much attention to the visuals. But I did not realize that was Yeosung. I thought it was Sungwa. Like, ooh, how he was in that lighter tone and stuff, and then he went more into that belty kind of style. Ooh, Wooyoung, yes. That rhythm. I love that. Okay, first, Mingi. Mingi just like, and Wooyoung. I love Wooyoung's tone on here. I feel like he's standing out on this album. I love all these songs just like lend so much just like time for his vocals to shine. I just love more of that subdued kind of more forward voice and stuff with the specific tone that he has over all of these songs. And just like the rhythm of this song, like that is so smooth and silky. And then Minky, I love the more squeakiness and stuff that he's playing with. I love how he says that. Goes. I love that rhythm. Also, this instrumental, I love the consistent. Yeosung on this song, and Jungho, the switch up. Like, that progression is so good with their voices. I cannot tell you how much I love Wooyoung's voice on here. It is so, it's just so silky and like matches this just like rhythm and everything so well. That hit and stuff going up. A sun! So we're gonna choreo to that, right? Because I need that. This was Yeosung and Wooyoung's song. This, oh my god, their vocals, this is my favorite. I feel like this is some of my favorite vocal work from both of them. In anything that I've heard from ATEEZ. And that is saying so much. But oh my god, Wooyoung, I feel like Wooyoung had such a standout just on this whole song. Like, every time it was his part, I love the switch up because it would be more of like Yoonho that would do that part. And just, he has such more of that fuller kind of voice doing that. And then when it's switched up into Wooyoung, it would be more of that silkiness and just that specific Wooyoung tone that I love. And he just brought so much just like smoothness to this song. Jungho, I love the switch up between more of that lighter kind of breathier feeling and stuff to like halfway through he'd switch to that belty like tone that he has. And it was just such a good dynamic throughout this whole song. Yeosung, oh my god. I don't know how I did not realize that was his voice on that part. I feel like that it's still deep and like the Yeosung like kind of tone and deepness and everything, but he just had such a softness to it, but it was still like on the darker side within that. Like it was so warm and just deep, but like also soft. And I feel like that's just like, that's like the perfect style. I feel like I love that. Just everybody killed it. Like the different ways that everybody was rapping too. I love the emphasis the Hongjun used a lot. And then Mingi too did a lot more of that higher pitch like emphasis and stuff, like more of the squeakiness and everything like to it. Just like everybody killed that. Like San with that note and everything, prolonged and everything. Just like, I need a choreo to that song. I feel like we all need a choreo to that song. Wow. I feel like that song was just also too like, I feel like I did not pay enough attention to the lyrics, which I always with first listens and everything. It's always so hard to do, but it's like my favorite thing because ATEEZ are just like the lyricists that they are. Like, but what I got from that and everything, it's more of that like indulging into just more of that just like fun and like darkness. And they're talking about like the dirty night and everything and just like pretty much indulging yourself in that and going crazy and everything. And I love that. But that was after Crazy Form 2, I feel like that is such a good lead in to like that song and everything. Just like, that's so good. And like I said, I need to see a choreo to that and everything. But the next one we're getting into is Silver Light, which I feel like this is like one I've heard so much about, and I feel it's gonna be a favorite of mine on here. I don't know what my favorite would be so far. I feel like it's gotta be a tie between, oh, I don't know, man. I don't want to say because like, I don't think I choose, but we're going to get into Silver Light. I remember the instrumental from this. I absolutely loved just more, I'm pretty sure it was like that slower kind of synth and everything feeling. So I'm interested to see how it sounds. We're going to get right into this. I always love like the atmosphere and stuff that they play with. It's like the frequency signal and stuff. Ooh. I am telling you, this Ooyoung might be my standout on this album. I am absolutely loving, first, all the time that he's getting, the actual, just like the parts that he is on, he's absolutely giving all the vocal work too. I love just the style and just his tone so much on this album. It is so good. And it makes me so happy. But like the way that he just started this, and then that beat and stuff picked up so fast. He has that. And Yeosung. Ah, yes. Listen, I don't want to like talk about it too much. We all know. Ooyoung and Yeosung, the way they're getting more parts and more prominent parts in this, I'm sure made all you guys happy too. I'm loving how they are sounding, and I love that they're back to back. That, we're not gonna make it through the song, I'm so sorry. That's so good. The vocal. So let's forget all about what I just said about not having a favorite, because this is my favorite so far. I love absolutely everything about all the 1 minute and 43 seconds that we have heard. We're listening to this one again. This is, if I had to listen to one again, it's gonna be this one. Oh my god. Uyang Yosung. Yes, but that rhythm that they were just going to, all the rhythms just throughout this album so far have just been so good. I love the lead up and progression of everything, and just they have that high pitched synth and everything that gives it such like an old school kind of 80s feel, which I love. And it's just so good. And the lyrics too, they're giving me such like, this gives me like a lighter kind of cyberpunk kind of feel and everything, just like with the instrumental alone and stuff, and then like with the lyrics and stuff too, like against that. That is so good. And then the higher pitched voice around him. And then this. But this has such like a hard school kind of like hip hop kind of style too with both of them. This gives me such a mix of cyberpunk instrumental with not too late lyrics. That's like what I'm getting. Those two meshed together, and I am loving that because those are two of my favorite songs from them. Just like I love the layered vocals. Give me breathy freaking song vocals. Ooh, I love the drum. Ooh, and that like synth stuff to end it off. Okay, like I said, we're gonna listen to this one again. And this is my favorite on the album. I love just, they have so much old school elements in this from like that synth is very 80s, but then like Mingi and Hongjoon are going to such like more of that hip hop, like old school hip hop kind of beat and stuff with their raps. And then just like everybody sounds so good. I love how they have just that split chorus and everything too. That's more lighter, but then they have like the English part and stuff too. That just gives it such a good breakup and everything. And like I said, it gives me such cyberpunk and Not Too Late vibes. Like those two mesh, I feel like is this song mixed with like more of that synthy feel too, like a lighter style of cyberpunk and stuff. And I love that. Everybody sounded great on here. Like, yeah. I love that. And then that goes right in. That tone from Wooyoung and just like the dragging out quiver and stuff to his voice. In this tone from Yesung Man. And that drum mixed with that synth and everything too is so nice. With those like dragging higher register vocals too. I love how that synth is going up like a level too. Like it's getting higher every single time. But I love how this is kind of subdued a little bit too, so it matches like the actual instrumental volume. That's a switch up. Get that like deeper kind of feeling too mixed with that lightness. It's so good. I love how you get that consistent kick, but then you also get the raise with the synth and everything too in the back. That quiver. I love how it slows down. You get that build back up. Ooh, Jungho's backing vocals. yeah, like I said, I just love everything about that. Just the instrumental, the actual lyrics and everything, their voices, just everything sounded so good, and just the progression of everything was so good. But the next thing we're gonna get into is Crescent Part 2, which is less than a minute, and I'm pretty sure this was the instrumental they showed, like with the moon and stuff. I think when they had like the preview clips and stuff, like the tracklist preview. So I remember loving it, like the atmosphere and stuff. So can you get into it? Yeah, this. Or like the birds and stuff too. The piano. The strings and that cymbal. It's like a movie soundtrack. I love it. Okay, I need more of that. That piano was beautiful. I love just the way that they can just like put so much feeling and just atmosphere into literally less than a minute long, like that was, and just draw you right in right away. That is just, it's something special. I love it so much, man. And yeah, it looks like it was like the normal like composers and arrangers and stuff, like Eden, Allender, MATZ, Pepperoni, Olive, and Dora and stuff. Which, yes, that piano, man, I love just the whole atmosphere with like the birds, and then you get like more of like the ship kind of feels and stuff, and just like it's so soothing but so dark and stuff at the same time. It's so good. Okay, the next one we're gonna get into is the last group song on the album, which is Dreamy Day, which I am so excited for this one too, because like I said, they have the like I think it's 360 stage thing and everything that they did of this song. And I'm just excited to see how this has to be slower, right? Because after that transition point and everything, but then they go right into MATZ afterwards. So I don't know, but like I have been absolutely loving this album, and I'm ready for this one. But yeah. You start a song with Wooyoung and you got me, man. I love this. It's so, it has like a quirky vibe to it. You know, such smooth vocals. Don't give me Yoonho breathy voice crack. Every time I want you by your here forever. 잊고 날이 깨지 않기를 나는 모든 순간 기도해. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Feels like whoa, whoa, whoa. 잊고 날이 너로 시작해 끝이 없기만을 바래. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sing it, we all together. Yeah. 원래긴 꿈이라도 현실로 돌아오면 하룻밤에 꿈딱할 정도. 엠팩에 있고 흥미로운 씬 더 화려해 태세 그냥 잊혀지겠나 bro. 내 그랬던 내가 깨지 못하고 자꾸 아니라 단정했다. 좀 어지럽다가 멍울하기도 한 내 꿈의 주인공 너 하나야 나. 꽃들이 피어나 들판 위로 힘껏 솟아나 보이진 않지만 어떤 인물들에서 왔을까. 인내 시간이 애심 고통을 견디다 무너질 순간에 넌 아름답게 피어났을까. We should keep in mind 너와 나 I know. We were fine. Oh no. Oh, I need a second. Okay, I needed a second. You know, it's been a little bit since ATEEZ has made me emotional, but oh my god, like this song is like, I feel like if I even talk about it, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Like, it's just like thinking and capturing like the good moments and just like realizing that it's not a dream, and that just oh my god, how am I gonna watch like a live stage of this? Like, this gives me like a very subdued version of like Dancing with Butterfly Wings. Okay, we're gonna listen to this one again because I couldn't talk at all. I was focusing on not like bawling my eyes out. I love how just nice this song was. It was very laid back but very real, just especially with the lyrics and stuff. It just like, you know, Hongjoon, I swear to God, just whenever they write a song for like about just staying in this moment and just like being with atiny and just like being happy and just everything, that's like my downfall. Just like, oh my god. Just like everybody's vocals on here were so smooth and just so nice, especially Uyoung and San and Yoonho. Oh my god, yes. This tone from Yesung. I love how upfront their voices are, and you get that very distant instrumental. You know, vocal flip, one of my favorite things. But you get that like bubbly effect too, but also that marching drum too. It's just such a good mix to this. Every time I want you by your here forever.
난 하룻밤에 꼼짝 그 정도 엠팩에 그 흥미로운 씬 더 화려해 태세 그냥 잊혀지겠나 bro 내 그랬던 내가 깨지 못하고 자꾸 미안이라 단정했다 좀 어지럽다가 멍울하기도 한 내 꿈의 주인공 너와 나의 나 꽃들이 피어난 들판위로 힘껏 솟아나 못하고 자꾸 미안이라 단정했다 좀 어지럽다가 멍울하기도 한 내 꿈의 주인공
Every time. First, I love how more of that dragging conversation style that he was in. It was so nice. It fit the song so well. But just like the flowers blooming and spring and all that stuff and everything, I just love whenever I hear that. Just like whenever they include that in their songs, like they do that with Be With You and stuff too, just like talking about that so much. Which, fun fact, since I said like talking about my birthday and everything, I'm getting an ATEEZ tattoo and it has something to do with that. And I'm just so excited too. It just, I love it. Just like, it's Wooyoung. Oh my god. Those like lower like lower strings. I love the progression with that high pitched synth and stuff. Dude, if they end the new tour concert with this song, tears. Okay, now I'm just mad because how are they going to transition that into MATZ? Like I said, if they have that on their tour set list for their new tour and everything, and they end it with that, let me tell you, that's going to be the perfect song to end it with. But oh my god, everybody, atiny, all in there are going to be crying. Oh my god. Just the whole sentiment of that song and everything, just like wishing to capture this moment and keep it forever and not let it fade. That's what gets me emotional. And I love that. And just, I don't know how I'm going to watch. Oh my God, my eyes need to stop tearing up because like, I'm going to be able to not breathe during this next song. I just love that sentiment and that, like, leave it to ATEEZ to just put something like that into just like a song on there. But that was so good. I love everybody's voices on there. This time Wooyoung was making me cry. Oh my god, all of them sounded so good. I love the smooth vocals, especially from Yoonho on that song, and just like the vocal flip and stuff he was doing. San too. Just like, I feel like everybody is getting such a big chance to shine on this album, and I absolutely love that. I feel like this album is like the most that they've had, just like everybody just standing out in every aspect of every song, and I love that so much. it was just so good. I love that instrumental in the back. It was so kind of quirky, but like nice and upbeat at the same time. And like I said, I did see that they have the stage for this song and everything too. So I was planning on watching that for Patreon and stuff this week, like in individual like live cams and stuff, like the fan cams and stuff of each member too. I don't know if I can do that because like I feel like just the whole performance, I'm just gonna be freaking bawling my eyes out apparently. So it's gonna be like me an hour just crying, but we'll see. But the next one on here is MATZ, and I'm scared because like Sungwoo was my first guy, and he's kind of rocking this comeback, and then Hongjoon is my guy, so like we got both of my guys right here. Just like not ready because like Hongjoon is gonna be freaking, we know how he is, but then Sungwoo, I know he's gonna rap on this, and I am so excited for it. But yeah, we're gonna get into this and see how it goes. See if I'm okay for the last few songs.
Wash your way, oh, make it rain now. Wash your way, oh, make it rain. Wash your way.
The song was lower tone already, like in the background vocals. It's been a little bit since I like actually listened to like or watched the track preview and everything. I forgot how damn hard this instrumental was. Okay, first, let me just tell you, I'm sweating. Like, I so we're getting a music video of this song, and from the picture that I've seen of Sungwoo, I'm not gonna be okay. I like I was expecting Hongjoon and Sungwoo just rapping together. That's what I'm getting, but I don't know what to say. I love like the way that Hongjoon was rapping, how he started. It was so just, it had so much character to it, and just that fast pace, more like high pitched emphasis and stuff that he was using just gave so much just to that element of the song. And then someone came in, and I love his deeper voice on here, but he like had a different rhythm and everything, so it switched up even more, but just contrasted so well. And I love how they're doing just the complementing like layered vocals and stuff and ad libs and everything, like with each other and stuff too. When it's like more prominent Hongjoon part, Sungwoo's doing more of that lower kind of ad libs part and stuff underneath him, and then vice versa. And just like the lyrics, like just you know, starting this over. Like, anytime you give me ATEEZ lyrics, just like talking their shit and stuff, I love it. Like, I love this drowned out effect too. It's so good. It's so drowned out. I love it. Those drowned out higher vocals. Like, I can just see them going crazy and just like like confident as hell in this music video. What? I love that. This tone from Sungwa. I'm telling you, there's something different about confident Sungwa, just like aggressive Sungwa that I love. That is so good. This like the way they're like adding that like distortion themselves to their voice too. That hit too on the offbeat.
We're going straight to the breaking news concerning the two men that disappeared after the fire set on stage due to arson. Where are they? I feel like I've just been sitting here with just like my mouth open, just not saying anything for the past like 2 minutes. This is my favorite part of the song. This ending part, I love. Oh my god. I was seeing some stuff on Twitter too, like that it's kind of like Joker and Harley Quinn vibes people are getting. And then like from Sungwa too, it looks like that. And then now this, and just like talking about like the fire and just like Doctor and like the mines and just like confidence and stuff like that.
This is why we needed unit songs. Like, I'm loving this, and just like, it's so different, but so, it just has their sound too. Like, you guys know what I mean. I love this. They're playing with so much. This. That's so good. The whisper rap. Okay, I still, let me tell you, I need to pick a fight with somebody that put that after Dreamy Days, because like, are you trying to like mess with my emotions right now? Just like, what the hell is that? I loved that. It went so like hard, but their voices like were so melodic throughout it, but then they had the harder raps and stuff too. They just played with their voices so much. Sung what? Sung what? Rapper sung what? Yes. I loved, first of all, himself on here. I love just everything. The way that he was playing with his voice, the different rhythm, the confidence in his voice, I love. The confidence that he shows when performing came through his voice in this, and I love it. Just, they were talking their shit the whole time, and I loved it. Like, yes. And then when he mixed, he has such a good dynamic with Hongjoong, because Hongjoong can go into that deeper tone and stuff, but he has like that naturally just Hongjoong just tone and everything to his raps. And it just complemented each other so well. Like, perfect halves. Like, Hongjoong played with so much of that faster beat and stuff too, but then he had such emphasis on certain words that just like, he just hopped to different rhythms so well, and just the instrumental was so very hard and out there and just like in your face, but like they played so much with the rhythm throughout that. It was so good. And just those two, man, they perfect. I love that style from them, and I'm just so happy they got to do that. But the next one, no, we're going to the next one. We've got 2 more technically songs and then the outro and stuff, and I've been recording for an hour and 49 minutes. So this is gonna be fun to edit down. But yeah, we're gonna get to the next one, which is Yesung San Uyung. I am interested to see how this sounds, because I feel like I couldn't really tell what way it was going from the instrumental and stuff. But with these 3, I am interested. I feel like it's gonna be a smooth song, because like Yesung's got those just deep notes already down. San is the perfect in between, and then Uyung has that perfect just like silkiness with the high register too. And just, I feel like these 3 specifically are just perfect to be on like a smoother kind of, not necessarily like slow ballad, but more like smoother in the sense of R&B kind of style. I don't know. So we're gonna get into this. Oh.
Look at the way right, 흔들림 없지 bright 24/7 난 준비해 flashing light 춤을 춰 day and night 발만 쳐 feeling right 움직여 all day night 온몸을 파고드는 show flow we gon' take it slow.
I'm hearing those backing vocals. Like I said, this is definitely starting out. It's more of that like faster, like talking kind of singing and stuff. So it's more of that rap style, but I'm hearing those R&B elements, especially with those just the hi-hats and stuff, and then those backing vocals are very R&B. But then you get like that auto-tune that gives it more of that like more recent kind of sound. You know, MATZ was having me sweating, and now I have cold chills everywhere. Okay, am I like fine to say that like this subgroup song is my favorite on the album? At least tied with Silverlight. I am telling you, this R&B element is my favorite. And these three, San's voice specifically, oh my god, yes. Yeah, like, that's all I need. Like, and then Yusung, oh my god, this distorted vocal and stuff. But the lyrics, excuse me, and we're getting a music video for this? Nobody's gonna make it to February. I'm just saying that now. Nobody. Like, why? We're gonna start sober. So like, yeah. Cause like how I don't know, man. Like, I just hearing this so far, and then the lyrics, and then just like knowing we're getting a music video, like, I'm scared. Like, because this is like kind of sexy concept, and I'm just like, ATEEZ, not these three. Like, I can't do it. Those backing harmonies. That part. Don't whisper at me right now. That. with that high pitch, like. Guys, I don't think you understand how much I don't know. Please tell me you guys are feeling the same thing. Or like, I don't know what to say. Like, I legitimately don't know. This, if I want to be careful with my words because I want to say that if we're looking at just music in general, for my style of music, it's this. Oh my god, the instrumental, the harmonies, the layered vocals, just the R&B smoothness all over this. Son. My favorite voice in the industry on this type of music, on my favorite music, this is like my favorite song. Oh my god. This is tied for my first one, like on the album. And it's in my top songs from ATEEZ. Like as a whole, if we're counting like subgroup songs into like ATEEZ as a whole, this is in my top 10. No question. I cannot explain to you how much I love this song. Like, the airiness and breathiness. The cry. With that, the descent of the piano. Ooh, that distorted vocal, like the instrumental and stuff right there that leads into that is so good. Because this is so light and breathy, but it brings it. The airiness, just smoothness. How it cuts out is just his whispery voice. That vocal, and you get that vocal after. I love that instrumental. Okay, I feel like if I didn't express myself enough how much I absolutely love that song. Like, I don't know, man. This, like I'm saying, this is why we need unit songs. Like, they get to experiment. I can't talk. My brain is still on that song. Like, they get to try out and experiment with so many different styles and just the different members that they're choosing. Just Yes, and just how knowing they all wrote on this album and just had a hand in every aspect of it just makes me so happy and proud of them. And I just love to see it. Like this is why they are number one on the billboards. And this is why they're getting so many awards and so much recognition, especially for this album. Like, this is everything I want from them. I cannot express it enough. Like that, I'm telling you, that song, it's not even a full group ATEEZ song, but it's in my top 10 ATEEZ songs. I love it. That is like my style of music. And then just like my favorite vocals, just, oh my God. I'm so sorry. Like, I can't express how much I love that. But that being said, we're going to the next one because we have 2 left and then the last one, and this is already so damn long. And I won't even admit what time it is right now. Let's just say it's I should be sleeping or just now waking up. But we're gonna get to the next one, which is Youth. But also the fact that we're getting a music video for that, I'm worried because like knowing them 3 and that song and the feeling of that song, like that's a sexy song. I'm sorry, but it is. The lyrics, the feeling, the vocals, just like it's a smooth R&B song. Like, and I am so excited to see what we get with the actual thing. Like I said, I haven't watched the World A like preview thing, so I don't know any visuals or anything like that. But I'm excited. So we're gonna get into Youth from Yuno and Mingi, and I remember loving the sound of this. It had like a very, I feel like, old school kind of vibe to it, but very chill old school vibe and everything. So I'm excited. But yeah. Yeah, like this subdued kind of feeling and stuff, and then I feel like they're gonna bring it forward in a second. Yep. I love the lighter dragging out vocals from him. You know. I just feel like my brain is just not comprehending that we're getting these unit songs because, like, tell me why I just want to cry right now. I am just so happy. This is like what I want to hear Yoonho specifically on too. Like Light in that kind of style of music is my favorite to hear his vocals because his vocals fit that so much. And we're getting that in this. And then Mingi just sounds so good. Like, I don't know. Like this, I love that old school hip hop kind of like beat and stuff, but then you get the piano over it. Perfect. And then you get like trumpets and horns and stuff in it. I'm so sorry, Miggy. I'm not reading your lyrics.
정답을 몰라 머리가 아파 오르는 청춘이란 그 한 단어에 슬픔을 기쁨이란 말하고 지금을 즐기라고 더 듣기 힘들 말만 하고 있어 그대는 그때를 즐기셨나요 아픔보다 행복이 더 컸나요 잠조차도 자기 힘든데 yeah. 현실의 꿈을 실현하기에 yeah, yeah. 난 너무 어려워 지금은 어려워 Say no 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 왜 이렇게 힘든 걸까요 그렇게 잘못했나요 술 한잔에 yeah. 털어버리나요 yeah. 왜 이렇게 힘든 걸까요 그렇게 잘못했나요
This duo is everything. They work so well together, and just this is a song I know that I can put on and just listen to just so easily. Like it's one of those songs that's still upbeat but very subdued and chill and laid back and everything, but the lyrics is like what makes it so impactful. But their vocals and just the way that they're saying everything and everything too, just I love this song. I love just the whole feeling of it, and just like the lyrics, man. At this night where the moon also cries, like the lyricists in ATEEZ, like Mingi especially, I love the way that he writes. Where can you like lay down those worries and just despair and stuff and just like be okay? It's like take a breath and everything. I love Yoonho's tone on here. Here his voice is more forward, like adding that nasally kind of quality to it. And then this is like, he has that subdued like instrumental, it like all fades out. It's just that. I was expecting it to go back into like the full chorus and stuff. I love that it just cut out with the piano and stuff with Mingi, and just gave it such a softer, real feeling. I love that. I don't know why I want to cry right now. Oh my god. Okay, Kaylee, we're almost done. Like these lyrics, Mingi. Like Mingi and Yuno did such a great job with this. Oh my god, I need a second. God. ATEEZ, we need to fight, because you can't have me just like getting like hype and stuff from freaking MATZ, and then you go into the other three that just like freaking silky smooth like sexy vibes, and then you come into this and you make me cry. And then I haven't even gotten to Jungho's, and I know that his freaking vocals are gonna make me cry. But like I don't think I've just expressed how much I love Mingi as a songwriter. He, like, I don't know, man. I feel like, I don't know, I love songwriting. It's one of the things I love to do, and it's just something I've always loved. And I just love learning more about it and everything so much. And just Mingi is one of the people that I just admire so much. And like, he's one of these songwriters that I relate to like at all that I've ever heard. And I don't know, man, it just, the way that he writes, I absolutely love. And just like, he puts so much emotion and feeling into literally. I need to stop crying. What is wrong with me? Okay, I'm never gonna make it through this. Just like, I just always feel like I don't know. I feel like Miggy just deserves so much more credit and just like recognition for just his style of writing and just like, I don't know. I just love it. It's so real and raw and just so beautiful and everything. And it's just, it inspires me so much. That's just like all. But yeah, this was so good, man. Just like the lyrics, it's just like, I feel like it's too, you know, talking about, it's my birthday. I'm 26. Well, technically tomorrow, but like, and just the song Youth and just talking about being in your earlier 20s and stuff and just wishing you could lay down all those worries and just feelings and stuff and just take a breath and just find that place where you feel at ease and just comfortable with life and yourself and everything. It's just very big and very important, and it's, I feel like something a lot of people can relate to, and everything. Oh my god. Okay, before I end up freaking crying all my makeup off and everything, we still have Jungho's song. But yeah, I can just never speak highly enough about just all of them in general, but like specifically Miggy, I just love everything, man. But they did such a good job on this. Yoonho sounded amazing. I love his vocal tone on here. He was playing with his voice a lot too, and so was Miggy, and just this pairing is everything. And I just love how more conversation kind of style that this song was, because I feel like that's the perfect vibe for it. But yeah, we're getting into Jungho's now, and Jungho, you better not make me cry, because I swear to God, I can't do it. But it was about time we got a freaking Jungho solo. So we're getting into this. We're not starting with piano. I should have known, but like,
주머니 속에 전화길 더듬거리다 환하게 웃는 지난 사진 속 날보다 더 집을 지나쳐
I love that it's just his voice and the piano.
턱밑까지 차올랐던 말 이 노래 빌려 얘기해 You're my everything 시간을 돌릴 수만 있다면 다시 너를 볼 수 있다면 그럴 수만 있다면 괜찮을 거라고
Oh my god. Like, I swear to God. Dude, I have tissues, but like, freaking hell. I'm gonna need them to stop. I love that smaller like heartbeat.
Good build up to the chimes. That is like the perfect, you can feel the emotion in his voice. The way that he dragged it out. Okay, we're definitely gonna get like a oh my god. The way that they let this piano just drag out. With the cymbal. Oh my god. Okay, we went back a little bit. Like, Jungho's vocals are insane. To be at his age, especially to have this voice, the emotion in his voice, the control, the power, the range. Like, that's Jungho, man. Like, I feel like this is like the epitome of like the song that all of us wanted. Like, the progression at the end, the build-up, the prolonged words, and just, oh my god, perfect. This song's perfect. You get that guitar and stuff too mixed in. That little, like, just the raw vocals that he had in it, and just like the break. And I love how they let this play out. Dude, this music video is gonna be like a K-drama. Like, oh my god. Okay, he did absolutely amazing with that. Like, with Jungho, he has one of those voices, and he's just Jungho. Like, we always just expect him to just bring those amazing vocals, but like, even though we expect it every single time, it's just so impressive every single time, and just like jaw-dropping. Like, I don't know. He's such an impressive and talented human. Like, I don't know, man. The power he has in his voice, just the control and range, just everything. Like, I don't understand. And I just need to commend him every single time I hear him, and just the emotion that he put into that song. Like, oh my god. Just like, I love the progression. The instrumental was so beautiful, and just, it was so good, man. But we're gonna get right into the last one, which is Finn Will.
which is like, I'm guessing the outro. It's 3 minutes long. And I only have 17 minutes to record the ending of this. So we're going to try to get through it because this is all the space I have on my memory card. And I've already been recording for 2.5 hours. You know, honestly, kind of less than I thought, but still way too long. But let's see how we end the album because, you know, roller coaster of emotions is right. Like, I just went through every damn emotion there was in the last, like, 4 songs. Oh, this is the one with, like, MATZ.
Are you still tormented by the pain from the past?
I think his vocals and stuff, right?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Have you ever lost yourself in overwhelming fear? Have you ever felt so dumb that you wanted to be alone in this world?
What does emotion mean to you?
Have memories of happiness ever lifted you up? Have you ever been inspired by a dream that felt both far and clear? Have you ever found comfort in the laughter of children? Have you ever fallen in love? What does emotion mean to you?
I love it raising. Oh, that piano. Wow. I feel like that that was such a just release of breath. That's like the perfect description I could give that outro. It was so uplifting, but just like relieving and just a beautiful like sigh. Like, I don't know. It gave me so, I feel like I said it too in like the preview and stuff, like the tracklist preview a while ago, how it just gave me so much of that like kind of Coldplay kind of feel, especially where it was more of that like hopeful, just looking forward to like like happiness and stuff. Like that is like the perfect description of that I can think of. It's just so soothing at the same time, but the slow build and instrumental, and then just the fade out at the end. The vocals, yes, I love how also just the voice was going in each like headphone, and just it made you so immersed in it. And I feel like that was just such a good like debrief after the whole album. Just like I don't know, man. It was just so good. And then just like the waves and just all those soothing sounds together and just the raise of everything, the vocals, the piano. The piano is beautiful. ATEEZ and piano use my, my favorite thing. So that was just so good. And I love that they ended with that because it was kind of a continuation of like the Crescent part 2, but had an even like bigger feeling to it, which I thought was so nice. This whole album, man, I can't believe I waited this long to listen to this album. I'm so glad I bought so many of them because, and on vinyl, oh my God, I cannot imagine, like I needed to listen, like actually listen to the vinyl because some of these songs I feel like are just going to work so well listening through a vinyl and stuff. Like I am so excited. They did such an amazing job. Like every single one of them stood out and just so impressive. When I tell you this, the idea to have unit songs, like that's what I need to say. Like half the, like my favorite songs on this album are the unit songs. I feel like that's what like atiny has been waiting for. And I feel like, they're listening. They're starting to listen and everything. I am just so happy that they are doing that. All of them have credits on the writing and everything. That is what I love to see. I feel like that is why this album is just their best in getting so many awards and so much recognition. It's just, it's so damn good. The different styles just within those 4 songs alone, just the unit songs themselves, is just so, gives this album so much just depth and just variety that so many people can just like fall in love with. But you also have the ATEEZ sound in there in every single one of those subgroup songs, plus the actual group songs. I feel like that is such a good and smart choice. I love that. And just the different pairings of people and just everything just worked perfectly. There was not one song that I did not like on here. There wasn't a song that I liked the least on here. I loved every single one of these songs. Definitely, I don't know, man. It's You. That song, it's probably my top. But then I also love Silverlight. But then I also love Youth. I feel like I don't see enough people talking about Youth. I don't know why. I love the lyricism on that. Just throughout this whole album, I love the progression and storytelling. I say it every single time with ATEEZ. They just know how to create just a story and just feeling and message throughout their entire discography. Nonetheless, just an album, but like they just, you can tell how genuine they are and how much feeling and just themselves that they put in every single song, whether it be just the feeling of instrumental of the song, the lyrics of the song, how they actually just portray the message, how they deliver it with their voices, and just the emphasis they use and just emotion they put in. It's just why ATEEZ is at the top, and they will just stay at the top. Like, I don't know, man. They just impress me so much, and that's why I love them so much. And they're just like everything to me. They're my top. Like, when I tell you, it makes me so happy that I just like have my whole like atiny journey and stuff just filmed and just like for me to look back on and everything and just see how much I've come to love these guys and just like how much they have just impacted my life and everything in such a positive way. I feel like that's just the strongest thing as an artist, is if you can portray what you want to just and relate to so many other people. Like, that's everything. Just like the way you can impact so many people in different ways and everything. I find that just that's everything. And they did such a great job with this. The instrumentals were amazing. Everybody who worked on the album, just the composing, arrangement, the actual like track list. Let me tell you, I need to talk to whoever put this track list together, because like, are you trying to like we were with MATZ, oh my god, like you had that after Dreamy days to begin with. Let me just say that. Okay, are you trying to like give me whiplash or something? Like, oh my god. And then you go right into freaking like It's You afterwards, and then Youth, which ball my eyes out, and then just like I don't know. Like I don't know. It's ATEEZ, and like they always make me, you know, feel every emotion out there. Like, oh my god, ball my freaking eyes out. You know, good way to start the new year though. But like, I loved this, and they did such a great job. Wooyoung and Yesung stand out on this album. It makes me so happy to see them shine more. And oh my god, the way that they just delivered their lines and the tones that they had in this, favorite. It's my favorite that I've heard from them. I love that. That's like everything to me. Hongjoon, I love the way that he was rapping on here. He just played with his voice so much, especially more in that quicker tempo, which I love. Like, I will say this again and again. Crazy Form Hongjoon rap, that's one of my favorite raps from him. This whole style and everything, I love. You know, I love, especially on Youth, and just like that kind of style, I feel like fits his voice so well. It's so smooth and silky, and just he has such a beautiful just falsetto too, but such a smooth, rich tone just regularly too, which I love because it complements everybody. Jungho, I feel like Jungho was actually like, I feel like he took a backseat on a lot of the songs, like not in a bad way. Like it wasn't just like high note after high note, which I loved. It was just so, he just mixed with everybody so well, but then he would extend just more of those notes and everything, or like go into the progressive high notes and stuff. And I feel like that just complemented every single song. And just, I loved him on here. Mingi, I love more of, I feel like kind of opposite to Hongjoon. He was playing a lot more with the slower kind of intentional, like dragged out kind of raps and stuff, more of the melodic kind of side of things. But then like with ARRIBA and stuff too, he like would play with the emphasis on his words and the different tones and stuff, which I thought was really nice. His writing, don't get me started, I'll start crying again. But like, it was so good. San, I love him. His voice, like I said, favorite voice. I love it. His tone, the breathiness, just the power in it too, and just the cry quality, the specific tone that he has to his voice fit every single one of these songs perfectly. It's You, man. That is like some of my favorite vocal work from him because he shows so much in it, and it is perfect. Like, I loved every single person. Someone rapping, yes, I am all for it. Like, give me rapper Sungwoo. Like, I love his vocals. Like, don't get me wrong. Sungwoo lower vocals especially. Like, smooth, honey vocals, yes. But, like, I love to see him trying out more of this stuff and just trying new things like this. And it just makes me so excited to see more like that from him because he played with it a lot. Like, not just in MATZ, but, like, in the other songs and stuff too. How he was starting more songs, like, in that rapping kind of style. That was perfect, and I loved it. Just everybody did such a great job on this, and props to everybody who worked on this album. I can't wait for the music videos. I can't wait to watch like the track preview and stuff. I only have like 10 minutes left on this like card, and I don't have my other one with me, and I was hoping to watch that today. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to. So I might have to wait till tomorrow. But oh my god, I still have leftover freaking, you know, after everything ATEEZ that I cry and stuff, I never know how I still have tears left in my body. But oh my god, I'm just so proud of them and so happy for them, and just like, I don't know, they killed it with this, like in every aspect, and it just deserves number one, just like it did. So yeah, I hope you guys watched this and enjoyed it somewhat. I
like I said before, thank you guys so much for waiting, since this is literally like a month old. But I'm so happy I finally got to like listen to it and watch it, and just I can't wait for the MVs and just watching everything. There's so much stuff that I have to catch up on. So like I said, leave any recommendations. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.